Hello and welcome to my next video. My name's Andy, aka Sergeant Goodnight, if you're anything to do with airsoft or cosplay. Anyway, today I'm bringing you a quick review of this sight. Now this is a Reflex sight from Feyachi. I hope I'm saying that okay. I'll put the details at the bottom of the screen. And I've got to say, I'm really impressed actually for the price range that this is in. It is actually really good. Got some really good functions on this, which I'm going to go over very quickly with you. Apart from the form factor, I mean, it's one of the larger Reflex sights I've seen, but actually it's got quite a good look. And I'll come back to that in a second, because the look of this is what got me noticed last night when I was playing with it. So on the front here, you'll see that there's a battery compartment in there. If you won't be able to hand tighten that, you'll have to have a little screwdriver, or potentially a small coin would do that as well. One thing to mention, when this turned up, it had a set of batteries in it. They didn't last at all. They died before I even gone out to a game last night, so I had to swap them over to the ones that come, but it does come with other batteries. So if I were you, I would swap them out straight away. You don't want to be on site without those other batteries and have to mess around while you're on site in the game, potentially. Going further up, you do have elevation and windage. You'll need the supplied Allen key to turn them up. To be honest with you, when this turned up, the reticule was dead center. I didn't need to change it. It worked fine. Probably never need to use those, especially if you're in CQB indoor stuff. Not really going to want to worry about it. On the back, you can't see, but I'll overlay a video. There is a selector switch which will change the style of the reticule. So you've got like the normal dot, and then it goes through a set of different reticules that you can change whatever you want to have, potentially. I don't know why they bother with a dot sight on there, because if you're going to have just a dot, you can maybe just go for a red dot sight. I don't know, but very good. I tested this and sighted it in when I got to the airsoft game I was at last night, and I had no problems. It was quite accurate straight out of the box. On the back here, you've got two leading lines that help with sighting up. I also run a cam on front of this, which is just the right height to line up, fun enough, with the sight in the back here and the top of my camera, my run cam, which sits on the front. So with those two and the red dot sight lined up on your target, you're going to hit straight away. Whether it's pinpoint accurate, I can't tell you, because I haven't done any actual daytime shooting at a target. This was in a bunker. It was fairly dark, but I'm shooting at things like cans and stuff like that, and I'm hitting the cans. It is getting it, but you may find there's a bit of a grouping rather than dead on target. I can't tell you that, but for the types of games you're going to play with this, it wouldn't matter. When you're shooting at a body 20-30 feet away, maybe even 40 or 50 feet away, your splatter pattern, if you like, or your grouping, if you're going for centre mass, you're not going to miss. It's going to get you the shots that you need to get. I was getting some really good shots of it last night. Unfortunately, I don't have much footage of it. If I can find some, I will. My head cam didn't work last night. It kind of died. But I did get some run cam footage, so I will be going through that. And if I've got any, I'll probably be overlaying it as I'm talking now. So apart from that, that's all the function that this has. Sits on there nicely. You can use this with your iron sights. It should work with the iron sights if you have and want to run iron sights with this. It looks pretty good. You should be able to line them up completely. But apart from, I took my iron sights off this as soon as I got it. I'm not a big fan of iron sights. Never have been. Never will be. Now let me come on to the way this looks, because some of the people I was with last night knew I had a new sight, because they watched my videos and seen some of my social media and seen that I was going to be running this, and they were pretty impressed with the way this looks. Compared to a lot of Reflex sights. It's on the big side. It's not massive. You can get smaller ones. You can get bigger ones. The 40mm viewfinder in this is actually really nice to have, because when you think about red dot sights, they've generally got a very smaller sort of viewfinder to look through, and I generally run with a red dot sight, and it's like a 20mm, 2 centimeters, not a massive amount. I mean, it's enough for what I need, and I like my red dot sight, but to have a larger form factor to look through, when you're sighting a target, actually is quite nice. and it's not round. I don't know the look of it. Hopefully I'm overlaying a little bit of video now. The look of it is actually really, really nice. It's not really me. I never have. I mean, I come from Call of Duty days. Even in Call of Duty, I couldn't get on with reflex sights. For some reason, it wasn't really my thing. My stepson will probably end up with this one on his M16. That's going to put it way high. We need to work out some of that. But, you know, last night it got noticed and people were really noticing it. It looks good. Does look good. And it performs really well. So I'm really, really pleased with this. On a whole, just to round it up, you know, I'd give it a 4 out of 5 if I was giving it a score. You know, really, really like it. Really like it. Feyachi are pretty good. Disclaimer: they sent this to me to review for free. I didn't pay for this, so this is a review. But this is my own personal opinion. They do say, you know, give your actual opinion. Don't just, you know, I'm not going to just say it's good if it's not good. It is really good for the price as well. This is about £40, £41, give or take. So I don't know what that is in the dollar at the moment, because there's a lot of fluctuation at the moment. So it's probably in the area of about $55, $60, I think, going to be around there. But I think it's well worth it if you're into a reflex sight and that's your thing. You know, definitely have a look at Feyachi. They're coming out with some really good bits of kit, and these are really good. So that's it, really. Nothing much more to say. I had a really game bit last night. I did take my other sight with me, with the intention, perhaps, if I didn't like it, to take it off and swap it back with my red dot sight. I didn't do that. I actually ran with this all night. I thought it was really, really good. You know, it got me some good kills. What I do like about it is the large sighting area. I'm not a big fan of all the different reticules. It doesn't really do me. You know, I ran with the red dot sight most of the night, but that's just me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please whack a thumbs up. And if you've got any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I will always answer any questions anyone has. If you've got any questions about this in particular, yeah, let me know and I'll see if I can answer them for you. Any questions about anything else, leave them down in the comments. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That'd be fantastic. Hit the notification bell so you get updates every time I upload a new video. I've got some more awesome gameplay coming out very, very soon. So if you're interested in that, stick around and I'll see you on those videos. Take care. Bye.